Mhm. Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. And interesting. What are we gonna be talking about today? First of all, happy 11/11. This is a holiday for everyone, and as a twin flame, they are in the twin flame, celebrating the twin flame connections and energies in there. And I want to say, guys, trust it. Trust it first of all within yourself in there, because this spiritual awakening, it has a purpose. Okay, this copy of consciousness between two people has purpose. And with this being said, there, I think that everything is going to be in order. I want to say, first of all, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, improving the situations within the algorithms of the channel. For that way, more people is going to be needing and helping in there. I also have one kind of like a request from you guys. Let me know, what do you think is going to be the best platform, so I can put some classes for the astrology there, that probably some of you knows more about it. I'm not that much technically inclined with website, what it works best, what is the best way, and so forth, so far. If some of you know and likes to connect to me, guys, please use the website and you can connect to me and so forth, to try to do my best as I can to you guys. All right, so with that being said, here, it's going to be very interesting following up from yesterday's energies there, about this learning that you had from yesterday, about this silence during the lessons you get. And now, since the moon is going to be going through Pisces, and there, within the subconsciousness, what happened within your subconsciousness, who is going to be triggered. That is going to be the square between the moon and Venus. Venus is not going to have any positive aspects except the divine connections with Mars. So trusting within the divine connection is going to be basically the result is going to come out from the divine masculine energies itself in there. Some of you, of course, they're going to be messed it up. Some of you, though, they are going to be getting those energies, because Mars is going to be trining Neptune and the moon. You're going to be seeing those very interesting energies. For some of you, this is going to be a test for a blind faith, faith within your partner, belief within your partner more than he does. And when he does the proper actions, when you get this proof, then you know who the divine masculine is. But that is also required that before you demanding something from within yourself, if you're female in there, if you're demanding the divine masculine has to act such a way, that probably is going to trigger this negative push for change, and he's not going to change. But if you're allowed to see the natural care, the natural possessions, you will not demand anything. You will allow the masculine to do what its proper is. If you are masculine and you are looking for a love, for these feminine energies out of a love in there, you have to give it first within yourself. You as a masculine to know that you are worth it about that energy. So it's going to be a lot of tied up into this twin flames, soulmates, divine partnerships, to people who have a awakening within the mirroring neurons. They have exchange of consciousness within them. And this is what is important to understand, that it's coming for a purpose. You to understanding why did the energies did all this to you. But as you see it in the picture, Venus is going to be happy when she trusts the masculine, and the masculine does the proper energies. The happiness, you see it where? In the eyes. The smile within a person next to you. So with that being said, here is your diagram in there. You probably don't see it very well. I just have to make an adjustment right there. And now you're going to be seeing it much better. All right, here is your transition. So what's going on in the morning? A lot of divine energies. You're waking up within the energies as the ascendant is pretty much with the sun, that it's currently under the Jupiter and Chiron's energies. This is going to be for a while. You're healing within the underworld. You're healing the pains. A lot of healing. It's coming out from the underwear. Not underwear, but underworld. I'm sorry. And this underworld that it's coming in there, it's gonna be comes in and clean all that. A lot of energies begins to clean up. A lot of the situations is gonna be cleaned up in there. And with those energies, right now it's let's heal, let's grow, let's be a friends, let's get the right things that we need to do. The inner work of Virgo, putting everything in order for what? The North Node, where you are going to go. Mars, divine energies with Venus. Venus is only is going to be looking at, if you're seeing it, those energies here. Currently, she's got a trine with the inner work. You're going to be waking up with that energies like, I'm got to look at it, what's going on with this love in there within myself. And with those, all the divine energies, the day is going to be going pretty much okay. It's going to be starting with an okay. But as you see it here, the moon and Saturn, they are squaring Mercury. For some of the things you don't want to talk about it. And if you don't want to talk about it, that these relationships, these situations that you are having, because currently Venus is squaring the North Node, where she's going. Some of you, because you don't get what you wanted to get, you don't believe in the divine energies. You want to believe something in the material world. And guess what you're going to find out? That in about 3-4 days from now, I believe on the 14th, the moon, it's going to a Taurus. She's going to be trining Venus. And then you're going to know what you need. You don't know what is right now, but you're demanding it right now. This is why you have to be very careful with these situations inside of you, because the gravity works both ways. This is a one tunnel, it's a one pipe of energy. The energy can flow from Venus, and it's been blocking towards the road that you are going in. But it's the same way, the place that you need to go is blocking your love. What do you need to do? You have another tunnel. You have that divine energies with Mars. They're just coming in, and you have to trust the divine energies. Mars, in its own way, he's going to have to show up his truth, his proofs. And he is going to be trying with the North Node because he knows how to go there. So instead of having this blocked pipe of energy in there, you actually are going to another junctions with Mars. You have to trust it within the Mars. And if you Mars trusting within themselves, within itself, is going to bring that energies totally. If not, he's not going to change. And there is nothing you can do about it. What the universe can do. So with this energy at 7 o'clock, that is going to come, because at 8 o'clock, everything is going to become like a little giant mess and a soup that it's coming. Everything is going to be kind of like a moving. You're moving with your life. It's getting all those situations. A lot of the dualities, it's going to be coming in. Venus has not left Sag. Mercury, that is in Sag right now, doesn't want to talk because he doesn't know what to talk. Should I say or should I not? To be or not to be? This is the question. And guess what? The question is going to be even doubling itself, because the inner work that is at the Virgo, it is squaring Jupiter and it is opposing the moon and Neptune. You're basically like, I don't know what to talk about it. Should I really talk about it? Should I really open the can of the worms? You open that stuff, you're going to be able to heal and organize things. Plus, the universe is going to be like, come on, you can do it. Come on, you can get it. You guys know about those pushes from the universe. Too, because the universe wants you to get where you supposed to be get. Okay, they know when to push you. Trust the divine energies in there, and don't go against the universe, because the ascendant that is at Scorpio, it's opposing Uranus. Uranus currently is in Taurus. I'm fixing the crap and the situations. I'm gonna set you back to get in a proper road to have a better future in the material world. Guys, trust it. Trust it. Let it be. Let go of the control button. Okay? Let that universe set the situations in there. He knows when to push the buttons. And talking about this past, for in the next hour, which is going to be at 9 o'clock, the ascendant is with Mercury. Beautiful energies with the past and the future. You're going to be knowing all those. Okay, I learned from the past, let the future be. Let the things to be. Okay? Mercury, it's trinic Mars, is about these communications that is going to be powerful, because the ascendant is together with Mercury. So with those positions, you're going to have a chat within yourself about this feminine, masculine energies balance in there. And who's going to have to make the balance? This time it's the masculine energies. It's not the feminine, because the moon, it is coming here. She's square with Mars. She's square with Jupiter. She does not want it to grow, but she's very beautiful, divine energies with what? With the midheaven. I'm sorry, with Lilith. And the midheaven that it's here, it is to show you, hey, you have to see. You have to talk for what you see. Otherwise, where is the truth will be. Okay, next hour, the midheaven is at Libra. It's opposing Chiron there. The ascendant is at Sag, opposing Jupiter. Lack of the growth, it's coming out. But Jupiter is putting more pressures together with the Chiron in there. It's putting so much energies towards the sun. Okay, they're basically 19 degrees and 20 degrees respectively. And these divine energies, the authority knows has to trust the divine. There's a Venus knows that she has to trust in there. That she has to start trusting on those energies that are coming towards her. And some of the people will not. Some of the people are going to have, oh, my intuition tells me this, all my situations tells me that, all my these things is, those things doesn't work. When you're supposed to trust the divine energies in there and wait for the results, because the results is going to come in 3 days. Not right now, not the way you want it, not the way how you want it. They're going to come out in a totally different perspective for you. All right, 11 o'clock. The ascendant is there. With Venus, you see these divine energies right now here. With Mars, we're talking about in that squaring right here. The squaring with North Node, the squaring with Neptune, the squaring is going to be with the Moon later on in the day. And Venus is like, what am I supposed to do? Okay, you're going to be seeing it. It's like, what am I supposed to be doing? This is the same thing within the twin flames. I have these divine energies that stays within me, and I don't know what to do. Particularly, that is going to be a very hard for people who are currently there on relationship and they ignited with somebody else's in the soul. This is going to be kind of like a tough energies for some of the people. Particularly, we're talking about the midheaven that is with Lilith squaring Mars. You're going to feel this intensity, but don't put this, if you're feminine particularly, be careful about these energies. If you're feminine and you have connection with somebody else, but then you live with somebody else, and you put this negative energy with the person who you live in there, they have no clue what happened to you. You think they do? They don't. They feel like something happened. You're all these shining, glowing energies out of love, but it's not about when you see them. They know that something happened. So staying in your truth is going to be really kind of like a rough time, because you don't know where to stand. You don't know where you're standing. with the person you're in a soul connection. You don't know where you're standing with the person who actually you're living in there. And you have these dualities. It's going to require some work. And this is going to start it when Venus is going to be going to Capricorn. Okay? To a Capricorn. Learning to be honest from within yourself. All right. 12 o'clock. Midheaven is going to be with the sun. Divine energy is going to be there, but opposing Uranus. Yeah. Okay. Don't put your ego as a Scorpio. You think that you're tough enough for the universe. You are part of the universe creates you. You're going against the universe, and the universe says like, oh, you're going against yourself because you're part of the universe. So you are against me, you're also against yourself. Have fun with this. That's how the universe teaches. So be mindful about those aspects in there. But the ascendant is very powerful. It shows you, go look at the growth, revise the process of growth in there. And since the growth, it is squaring the intuition in there, you don't have to look your intuition. You have to look your experience. Your experience determining the power and the knowledge of what you have. That's what you need to trust from within yourself and heal the unpleasant patterns inside of you. Okay. 1 o'clock, midheaven is going to be with Mercury. Tough situations. You don't want to talk. You don't want to listen. You don't want to communicate. While everything is asking you to talk, communicate, see it, talk about the darkness, open it up, being vulnerable. And if you're doing all these positive energies in there, you're actually going to be learning to live into the reality as itself the reality is. Particularly, it's going to be needed for the both feminine and masculine energies, but mostly, okay, that is going to be needing for the road where you're going there. Okay, we're talking about the North Node. Okay, that energy is going to be showing you the new road of Aquarius. As you see it, the ascendant there is at Aquarius does not have negative energies. You know what is the bad thing can happen, you know how the good things can happen, and you know where the progress is. Okay, you know where the progress is, and that's what makes you that Aquarius energy to be active within you. Take a look what you have in Aquarius right now, guys, because things are going to be start shifting very well, because we are pretty soon we're going to be having Pluto entering Aquarius. Okay, you kind of like have like the last week or so to finish something with Capricorn. That's it. Okay, the transformations of Capricorn, you have a little bit. All right, 2 o'clock, midheaven with Sag, duality hits, duality of the growth, but I'm not sure, I'm not mature, and so on and so on and so on. A lot of the triggers is going to come out, but the healing is there, the key is there. Okay, that's what. Unhealed patterns is going to come out on the surface, they're going to come out and trigger, and they're going to be talking to you like, hey, is that your mature action? You want from the others to act mature towards you, but are you matured? You see, that energy of authority is going to be having an effect towards the warrior personality within you, and that's going to be Mars. Okay, that is going to be Mars. All right, next hour, the midheaven is going to be at Capricorn. You're going to see when a Venus entering there. She's going to be like, oh my God, I have to go to work. Imagine you've been a princess all your life, and now the life puts you in there. It's like, hey, you need to learn how to cook. You need to learn how to wash clothes. You need to be all learning how to sweep the floor, and so on and so on. And you're like, oh, but I don't want it. I will gonna get my nails in there. Right? But at the same time, that energy is gonna be calling is like mature as a female and get and put all these things as a female, because you have to trust that divine energies in there that it's coming. That can leading also to self-development of this feminine care, particular energies that is gonna be, those are gonna be calling for cardinal changes. You're gonna be seeing those cardinal changes. Okay, you saw it from the moon. She told you how to be. She gathered the information, but she's gonna be giving you the information in a few days. Not now. Right now, there is a conflict because you don't know where your intuition standing within. Don't make any decisions on a temporary moment. Everything's gonna be okay. It's telling you there. This is gonna be at 4 o'clock. You're gonna see the visions in there when the moon, as I said, is gonna be entering Taurus. She's gonna be trining Venus. You're gonna be able to see those kind of like of energies in there. But currently, the ascendant and the midheaven that been together within the earth signs, very powerful energies is gonna come towards all the earth signs, which is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus in there. And with those energies, they remind you that, hey, there is a universe. He knows what it's doing. Okay? You're going to be seeing the actions they're going to be creating. But that's going to be happening in about quite a bit time. Moreover, a little bit 2 weeks when Venus is going to come in these positions. Okay? So be mindful about those energies that are going to become, because this is collecting with the divine energies of the growth of Jupiter. As you see, those lines are very thick. Okay, if you see this line here between Venus's Mars is getting thinner and thinner because when the planet begins to move, they separate from that energy. That energy is not that much gravitating anymore. That connections, the gravity, it's pulling away. So the energy that it's here is beginning smaller and smaller and smaller until the energy just kind of like pulls off. So right now the growth is there. You do the work, you grow, you learn how to do things. Is that a good thing? Yes, it is. The more things that you know how to do it and you actually do it, the better comes for you. All right, change. Have you been changed? Right? With this changing, lack of changing in there, Mars has to be dealing with it. He knows things are coming. He knows the right time that it's coming. The moon currently, it is squaring Jupiter in there. She's beginning to feel the pressures. You're going to be start feeling those pressures within yourself. And a lot of the shadows of a doubt is going to come out because both Ascendants and Jupiter, they are beginning to opposing Mercury in there. But within the next hour, you're going to be seeing that the positions that it's going to coming towards the Venus, that is going to come and triggers all this. The good thing is that Venus is moving forward. She's going to be more squaring Neptune compared to the North Node. So basically, she's preparing herself to go with those divine energies towards Mars, towards the divine energies there, and have a fate. And this is where your love is going to be tested within your fate. All right, next hour, 6 p.m., the midheaven is in Aquarius. Powerful energies. Of course, Aquarius never likes what's cooking at Scorpio. Those squaring between those two zodiac signs is critical in there. Okay, what I'm saying is that Scorpio is kind of like I have this little energy. Let it slow down. Let it just. This progress is not good because it doesn't have a benefits for me. I can stop this progress. Guess what's gonna happen if Aquarius find that secretly someone stopped a progress? You don't want to mess with that energies, dear Scorpios. Okay, you're never gonna win. Because the Aquarius is it controls in there from the universe. They are the progress, they are the evolutions, they are the progressions in there. And some of you is gonna feel like there is a progress in there. Someone secretly stopping progress. The ascendant right now, there is it that Gemini, it's opposing Venus and is squaring, put pressures on Neptune and the moon, and so on and so on. You feel like, my goodness, what the heck, right? Those are the emotions. Be mindful about those emotions between mother-daughter situations, particularly in the subconscious, that maybe you figured out something about within you about your mother, or something within your mother that was affecting you. Okay, it could be kind of like a control, could be a kind of like a manipulations, it could be a something in there with, if your mother had a bad experience and she's living in fears, now she's telling you this bad experience and that fears they're passing into you. So be mindful about this process in there, because this can be trigger things beyond your control, because they are subconscious fears. Okay, be mindful about that as well. All right, 7 p.m. the ascendant is going to be at Cancer. Midheaven, it's gonna be at Pisces. A lot of this subconscious work, as I said, is gonna be start doing it. Venus is in divine energies with Mars, so is the midheaven is it with Mars. This is the moments that you are finally realizing that Mars is currently under positions of to leading these energies. Take a look what you have in the first degrees of Leo in there, your changes, your ways of getting the job done. Okay, doing it the job from within yourself. Oh, whoa. That Mercury is not that good because of Saturn squaring Mercury and Mercury opposing Jupiter. You don't want to talk about the growth and progress. You want to know what it's for you. So just be mindful. Because in the next hour, all these energies, these firing energies, these emotions energies in there, that's gonna be, it's gonna kind of like a mixed and match all together. As you see it, everything is coming right in here. Right now, it's getting there. It's kind of like telling you what's gonna happen in about 4 months. When the Sun and Venus, they're all gonna be there, and the Mercury is gonna be there. You see it. That is it, the shift of the subconscious connecting to the consciousness, and I'm getting reborn. And now I know more because my subconscious is expanded to a consciousness. And I'm more conscious and aware than ever been before. I'm like a reborn person. This is where you're going. You're going to your rebirth without you dying. You're going to this reincarnation process without you going to the spiritual realm and come back. Very beautiful time. And the humanity is going to have this reset button. Okay? Reset button. That reset button is about the North Node. The positions of self-made in there. Now you're understanding those energies of the ascendant that shows towards Venus. It's like, dear Venus, you have no other aspects, no other chances but to look at it for the masculine energies. Be mindful about this as well. This can go 2 ways. You have to trust it, but don't be a codependent. Don't be in that masculine because of fear. Don't be with that masculine energies because of you are lacking something within yourself. You gotta have the faith there. But if you fail as a masculine energies in there, this is gonna be really, really big problem. But you're gonna have a chance to regain the things, as a Mars is gonna be passing back when it's retrograde. You're gonna be reminded about these moments. Then Mars is gonna go back to Cancer, fixing the family issues, the family problems in the situations, and then it's gonna be coming back and says like, oh, I fixed it because I was acting as a child. Okay, a lot of healing of the inner child is gonna be, but Mars is gonna be acting on this. After this hour, the ascendant, which is that is gonna be at 10 o'clock, is divine energies with Saturn. The divine is learning, is teaching you. Midheaven is with Chiron, powerful energies of healing within the authority. and you are continue to move on within a day, but with the faith inside of it within you. Venus is still gonna have this negative energies. Now through all these energies there, that is that affecting right now the moon and Neptune. You're gonna be in your consciousness block inside of you. You're gonna feel like all the negative things are blocked. Okay, block those negative energies, but don't allow those negative energies to be coming out of you. Okay, you're gonna be feel as the greatest thing, but since the intuition is together with Neptune in there, she was gonna lead you to the subconscious patterns that are gonna be open up for your masculine power that you're going to have within yourself to gain this courage, strength to do the right things. Okay, you're gonna be having that. And it's 11 o'clock energies. The ascendant is going to be at Leo, divine energies with the moon. Okay, the moon is going to know because that energies of the moon right now, all the energy is piling up right in here. You've seen it. This is why the intuition isn't these positions. She's empowering who? Mars and the authority, the both masculine, personal energies within. Okay, she is there, but is squaring the feminine energies. This is when the feminine has to trust and the divine to be able to handle it in this. But don't ask and demand for help. Let the help comes in its own way, naturally. And this is gonna be a lesson. Or it could be a tough, could be a rough, but you're gonna understand that the purpose of this energy is about you to create that subconscious patterns of trust within yourself the most, and then the trust within the person next to you. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you. If you have any questions, you may ask now. If not, I'm gonna be coming back tomorrow, and we're gonna be talking about more about the things that is going on in the world. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you the next time. Be love, guys.